Hello all, here we stand at the Seattle Home Show with one of our newest models, the Little Tahoma Peak. This house is actually 210 square feet when you count the lofts. It's 18 feet long and, like all of our houses, 8.5 feet wide. I'm going to walk you inside and show some of the highlights of this house, and hopefully you can appreciate the craftsmanship that went into this home. First off, as we walk into the house, you'll notice this is a single light French door with built-in blinds. Check this out. They're nice. They're contained between the pieces of glass. There's no cleaning, no dusting. They're permanently affixed. As we walk inside this home, you'll notice the kitchen. We've got a farmhouse sink. We call this a gooseneck with a pull-out faucet. And you'll notice the gorgeous black alder cabinets. We've extended these cabinets to 54 inches in height, providing you an enormous amount of storage, at least for a tiny house. Notice the Summit appliances. This is one of Summit's under-the-counter 4.1 cubic foot refrigerator. Nice and spacious, very, very efficient, and beautiful too, if I might add. I want to show you the built-in pantry. This is standard in the house. Once again, plenty of storage inside. If you note the hinges, those are a European-style hinge. In other words, they're hidden as you close the door. Here we see our standard drawer configuration, or I should say drawer. You'll notice the drawer guides are full extension and they're a ball-bearing design. Nice and sturdy, last a lifetime. The hardware here is a contemporary design. As you look at the rest of the cabinetry, you can get a full pop. Notice the glass bead backsplash. Makes for a gorgeous, gorgeous look, don't you think? The standard cooktop is an electric. We've upgraded it to the 2-burner Summit propane. Above that propane range or cooktop is an exhaust fan. Comes standard anytime you do gas appliances. We walk through the living area. Nice, large walk space. We've custom built a countertop here that can either be used for eating, can be used for homework, be used for projects, etc., etc., etc. This is beautiful slab black walnut. Storage underneath. And as we look to our left, you'll see our custom-made couch. And that, again, has the beautiful black walnut armrest. I'm sorry, let's walk down here and take a look at the storage. Nice open storage. 3 doors. Make note of the 80-inch tall, 24-inch wide windows. It adds for an enormous amount of light and takes up the wall space very nicely, if I might add. This house is appointed with white beadboard walls throughout and ceiling. And you'll notice all the window trim is white, and that's a solid wood jamb that you see around it. As we look to my right anyway, electric panel box. All of our homes are equipped, of course, with a breaker box. This particular house runs on 50 amps. It's a 220 feed. And we can, as a side note, make some of these units 30 amp. Run on 30 amp 110 if that's your need. As we walk through and toward the bathroom, you'll notice a single unit washer dryer. This does both, washes and dries. This again is manufactured by Summit. Here we see above the washer dryer is a storage cabinet. Put your soaps, cleaning supplies, etc., etc. Here you see on the opposite side of the washer dryer unit is actually it's a flex closet is what we call it. This can be a series of shelving to make it into a pantry. It can be a coat closet with a shelf and a rod below. It all depends on how you'd like to see it finished. So it's flexible. Okay, here you see our RV toilet. Notice it is actually a nicely built toilet. This is a ceramic base, just like your residential toilet would be. The biggie here is every time you flush this particular toilet, it only uses 1 3/4 quarts of water versus a residential toilet that you're using almost 2 gallons. So there's a lot of savings in terms of water usage there. Above that toilet, you'll see a linen cabinet, offer you additional storage. If you look above this, you'll note an exhaust fan. All of our homes come standard with an exhaust fan in the bathrooms. And let's pan over to the right. You'll see a 36-inch fiberglass stall shower. Nice and spacious for a tiny house, that is. And in between the toilet, you've got a bead glass backsplash and a contemporary faucet. There is a minimal amount of storage below this sink, and you've got a standard mirror above it. We place a mirror standard in all of our bathrooms. The front door side has optional trap windows above. What you see in terms of a bed here is a queen size. You can put a king up here. There's almost 4 feet of headspace at the peak. And you notice the switch on the rear wall. It's a 3-way switch. In other words, you turn the light on from downstairs, you come up, maybe you're going to bed, read your book, it's time to go to sleep, you just flick it off. You'll see the ladder, the standard ladder comes with every one of our houses. That hangs on the front of the loft for easy access. And it's portable, of course, as you can see. You'll note the sconce lighting in our home. These are standard lights. Fantastic. I appreciate you watching our tour. Hopefully, we've done a good job in showing you some of the highlights of this house. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Thank you very much.